Good afternoon, good afternoon. Come on in. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. I am your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News, you all. Come on in, going in, straight in, you all, for this family out of Oak Cliff, you all. Oak Cliff, Texas, you all. We have a black family who had one of the championship horses around, you all. They had a quarter horse by the name of Black Lives Matter. I said it, Black Lives Matter, you all. What's the name of this quarter horse, you all? And he had won a Sam Houston park race, you all. He won one of these big events for these racing, where they out there particularly racing these horses, you all. Like I said, I'm a country boy at heart and do have a lot of family that also have, some horses, so forth and so on. So we kind of some country boys at heart, kind of city country down here, you all. But anyway, in this particular incident, this one particular family who happened to have it says by the name of the first black family to have a quarter horse, you all. But this is not the truth. But this is the first black family to actually win this particular race, you all. It says BET on black. It says the first black family in Texas to own a quarter horse has a winning name, Black Lives Matter, you all. And this is the particular Hadley family, you all. I'm going to share a bunch of more pictures and clip and the news article, you all. But like I said, in this particular case, it's sad. Because this particular family had invested a lot into this particular horse, you all. Just like other families that, invest into these certain animals or livestock, you all, with with the expectation of a great return on their investment, whether it be offsprings of these horses or some more wins or some more victories, you all. But in this particular case, he was robbed again by white supremacy, you all. I said that he was robbed by white supremacy because they somehow allowed some people to come in there, see the horse, and possibly kill the horse, you all. During this particular manner, this particular horse was brought in there for a simple procedure, you all, where these particular vets were supposed to take the sperm so they can, later on, particularly have an offspring or some more offsprings from this particular horse bloodline, you all. And also they wanted to castrate the horse, you all, so that during race time, he's not focused on, other female horses, mares, some people call them, so they won't be focused on these particular horses and trying to have, horse sex with these particular horses during a race, you all. This particular, when you don't have them spaded, you all, they tend to back up, kind of get crazy, kind of get wild, and more or less to be focused on the race that they actually are in, you all. So when you spade them, that kind of give their mindsets a focus. So they're, like I said, they're not out there trying to have, sex, while they're out there in competition time, you all. Like I said, this is a very sad case, you all, because this family had come a long ways. And before I actually get off into showing you all the video and reading the news clip, I'm going to show you all the historical moment within this family, because, right after the rise and George Floyd, so forth and so on, you all, this particular family decided to name one of their horses Black Lives Matter, you all, in which this horse became a very successful horse, you all, and I wanted to share that moment with you all first, you all, so that you would know how serious this particular horse and this particular family had come, how much they invested into this particular horse, you all.
Texas. This is the Hadley family, and this is the first black family in quarter horses. The story also going viral on social media. Our Alexis Wainwright again tonight. Black family in Texas to race quarter horses. The story also going the story behind a family who has made history here in the state of Texas. This is the Hadley family, and this is the first black family in Texas to race quarter horses. The story also going viral on social media. Our Alexis Wainwright again tonight, sitting down with the family now, shows you the motivation and the meaning behind their newest horse and his name.
The Hadley family is getting a lot of recognition thanks to this horse.
His name is Black Lives Matter. With all the police brutality and the awareness of the Black Lives Matter movement, I think it was the best time ever to keep the Black Lives Matter movement going so it would never ever be forgotten about.
The Hadley family in Lancaster, Texas, a city 16 miles outside of Dallas, has a long history of racing horses, but more recently about this stallion here.
It's paid off. He's doing what we expected of him. We knew who he was when we laid eyes on him. There's something about a horse. You can see in a horse's eyes what a horse, what he's about. And he got that sparkle in his eye.
And they're off. Last month, they won their first race. The best part?
To see his name printed out and to hear his name called, it was like, okay, we in business.
Black Lives Matter is up to win.
Hearing the name Black Lives Matter called over the intercom.
There you go, y'all. And, like I said, that day is Black Lives Matter, you all. One of the fastest horses around, you all. And I'm pretty sure one of the fastest horses that was pretty much currently running in the state of Texas, you all. And this particular clip I showed you all, was 5 months ago. And like I said, this very sad, and one thing about white supremacy, you all, they want the very best of everything. It's sad when they go out and kill your livestock, though, because so long in Texas, you all, it's maybe still a law for horse thieves. They used to hang you for particularly, stealing somebody's horse or, killing some, either mistreating, possibly killing somebody's horse back then, or somebody would run you down behind their particular horse and their particular livestock, in this particular day and era, you all. So there were actually people hung behind stealing horses, you all. So in this particular case, even Mike Vick, you all, he was in prison behind these particular animals, so forth and so on. But here you have white supremacists, some white supremacist veterinarian that just flat out racist, you all. They allowed someone to come in there and particularly kill this horse, you all. They did not follow no rules, no type of protocols, you all. But it just goes to show you how they have to have the very best of everything, you all. I said that they have to have the very best of everything. They've stolen our land in the same manner. I mean, they have actually taking everything of value, from these particular people, you all. And like I say, it's a very sad case when they send the people to prison still today behind dogs. But now we have a strange, mysterious case, you all, of a quarter horse, something of value, you all. I mean, this particular horse is anywhere of value between 100K and 250K, and possibly even more, you all. Like I said, this horse had a lot of more races in him, you all. At least a good solid 2 or 3, 4 more possibly years of horse racing, you all, had he been trained and kept in the proper statue, you all. But unfortunately, we was robbed again, you all. We was robbed again. they don't even want to see black horse owners actually doing something, you all. And like I said, it's sad because, like I said, they have actually hung people, you all. Now we're going to see what's going to actually happen to this case. But it goes to show you how they can go have some kind of trusted establishment. They can cut off which camera they want to, cut on which camera they want to, and kind of manipulate the situation. The way they want to, you all. So they are not held accountable, you all. But somehow, some way, I hope the whole cowboy community is against this particular veterinarians, you all, at least the ones in this Texas, Southeast Texas area, you all. I would not take a pig out there. I said it. I would not take a hog, a chicken, a rooster, nothing out there to that veterinarian. Like I said, it's a very sad situation for these people to come in there and kill this family horse, you all. Like I said, this particular horse has made history, you all. This particular black family has made history, you all.
A video of the moment going viral on TikTok.
The horse and the name will really set a tone for what's going on in the world, and people, they have to hear it. I mean, no matter where
they ain't want to hear.
They see it now. On social media, they have to hear it every day. They see it.
Thousands of people were in support of the success and the name, but there were also some negative comments.
Six is Black Lives Matter.
They told us no, we couldn't do that. It was they didn't want to create any racial hostility, and it was wrong. Even though somebody may not be happy with it, they still got to say the name. They got to say the name. And once you start saying something, it resonates on you.
But none of that has stopped the family from their mission.
We just bring awareness, and our purpose is we want every young black youth in the world to know that you can do anything, no matter what. We have this love for, the horse world, and we've been involved in it, ever since we were kids. It started in 1961 when we was children right here in Dallas, Texas. We started racing horses in 1963.
They all continue the legacy of their father and mother.
My daddy was a trailblazer.
Well, anyway, y'all, that's just to basically give you some history of this particular black family, you all. Like I said, it's a very sad situation. I'm gonna go ahead on and show you all the clip. I did also add the clip, you all, and also added this clip as well, you all. I want to read it off to you all. I had the veterinarian clip where it kind of shows the video, you all. Let me see. Let me pull it up for you all. One moment. I did have it ready.
We took our horse, the Allen and ROA, to the vet for a small, common procedure
And this little sister's on Instagram as well, you all.
And to also have him castrated so that he can perform without raging hormones and have better success during races. We dropped him off healthy. But when we returned to pick him up, he was non-responsive. Notice this camera directly above the stall that he was kept in after the procedure.
To record. It is supposed to have a 30-day recording all the time.
We requested him be shipped to a pathologist for an autopsy. There is no proof of post-op care and documentation of the procedure. Someone at the front desk told us, "We are not here for your social media needs." This made us suspicious, so we told them not to. Our horse has been all over social media bringing awareness to the BLM movement. We found that statement disrespectful. We want answers, and we want justice.
Anyway, you all, like I said, this one here was, man, it was sad. It's crazy. Like I said, we can't have nothing, you all. That's what's the saddest part to me about this here particular case, you all. Because It meant a lot, to this particular family and also the black community, you all, because it kind of represented us in a way. I don't know what has actually gone on with the real owners of the Black Lives Matter, but I know what particularly has gone on with this family, you all. Like I said, it's a good family. It said Black Lives Matter horse mysteriously dies during a routine procedure, you all, while in the care of white vets. It said a racehorse named Black Lives Matter, who first went viral on social media in January after he won his first race at the Sam Houston Derby Trials, you all. And this happened right here at home, you all, in our backyard, you all. But like I said, there's a lot of black cowboys here in Texas, you all. We trail ride down here. We go to rodeos down here, you all, and we have one particular big Houston rodeo right here in Houston, Texas, every year, you all. So, like I said, it's a pretty big thing, and like I said, this horse was a great contribution to not only this family but the black community. You all, yeah, I said it. So anyway, let me finish. Continue reading. It said, all right. It said in January, after he won his first race at the Sam Houston Derby Trials in Houston, Texas, he died. The stallion mysteriously died without explanation, you all. Like I say, we never get no explanation. It said without explanation at an Orchard clinic, you all, after the owner, the Hadley family from Oak Cliff, you all, and that's Dallas. That's the suburb kind of country suburb area, you all. But it's particularly in Dallas. And for those that didn't know that, it said and it said the animal off the perfect condition, according to the video posted by Keandra Hadley Smith, you all. She explains. Keandra Hadley Smith, you all. She's on Instagram, you all, too, and she has also shared her story with Instagram, you all. So it said, we took our horse to Black Lives Matter an hour away to the vet for a small coma procedure that to be done that collected the sperm features, reducing, and it also has castrated him that he can perform without raging hormones, you all. So he can race without raging hormones, like I was trying to explain earlier to you all. Have better success during races. This gives horses better success, you all. It said, she continued, we dropped him off. We dropped him off healthy, but when we returned to pick him up, he was non-responsive, you all. It said we noticed a camera directly over the stall that he was kept in during the procedure. It said the Hadley Smith procedure proceeds to record while the office acts for the footage that would be captured that really happened to Black Lives Matter, even treated after the procedure. But the tech they spoke to only offered is not there, and it won't, and they don't know why, you all. This is what the little reception at the desk said, that she ain't know what was going on. The video continues. It said, we require him to be shipped to a pathologist for an autopsy, you all, a pathologist. It said the text reads that while the horse corpse is being transferred on a tractor, the next clip shows multiple ranch hands with dozens of ice bags inside the horse trailer. They were packing the ice over him because the drive where they was taking him to the pathologist, you all, was 3 hours away. And it's 105 degrees here in Texas. It said if things weren't strange enough, that Hadley Smith then posted a screenshot of the text message, you all. So, like I said, on Instagram, she had screenshots with these particular people, so forth and so on. And it said, she asked him about canceling the castration, but because they wouldn't be able to be there in person, because they wouldn't been able to be there in person. However, they disregarded the owner's wishes and continued to do the operation, you all. Here is us requesting to them not to do the castration because we could not come get footage, you all. They was asking, could they watch these people, do the certain procedure. They wanted to get video footage of the certain procedure, you all, because it's something, that's tedious, you all. It's something that takes time and it has to be done right, you all. So they wanted the video of this historical moment, you all. The castration of their horse. There is no proof of post-op care or documentations. We are so hurt. The Hadley Smith footage continues while in the office with the veterinarian tech seemingly shifts blame to the owner for perhaps sharing the location of the horse on social media because they remain adamant that they did not know what happened, you all. So that's what I'm saying, you all. This particular vet had posted, you all, that this particular horse was at their particular veterinarian place. It's almost like pretty much sending a hit squad after this particular horse, you all. And I'm pretty sure that somebody that they know, you all, that these particular people are trying to protect went in there and possibly done something to this horse, you all. These people asked them to slow and hold up the procedure. They went on and proceeded to do what they was going to do anyway, you all, despite of what they felt as owners, despite of what they had invested into their horse, you all. And, like I say, this is very sick, diabolical. Man, this is horrendous, for the people to come in there and find their horse this dead, laying, this land there, you all. Man, this is, like I say, it's crazy because they didn't even get the sperm, you all. They didn't even get the actual sperm that they had going there to get the procedure. They could have waited and done the castration later, you all. They could have waited and done that particular procedure later, had it taken another week, a month or two, or another 6 months, you all, they would have had preferred to wait, and just do what they initially came to do anyway, prolong the life of the horse, prolong the lifeline and the bloodline in the horse, you all. Anyway, it said, being that our horse has been all over social media brings awareness to Black Lives Matter movement. It said, we found this statement disrespectful, you all. The video ends with, we want answers and we want justice, you all. Like I said, the particular hospital is Williams Stevenson Equine Hospital, you all. And this is also another picture of it, you all. Like I said, I didn't want to tear too long on it. I just thought it was a pretty historical moment, you all. Like I said, this is a very nice family, you all. And they had been keeping some nice family traditions, some solid family traditions, you all, together. And it finally manifested into something good. And then here come white supremacists to snatch it right up from up under them, you all. Like I said, it's like robbing a kid in the candy store. But like I said, this is very sad situation to me, you all. Prayerfully, they had some good insurance on their horse, and that's a possibility because these particular race horses, they also have life insurance, so forth and so on. But You know, like I said, it's nothing compared to being robbed of a future with this horse. You know, future offsprings. You know, future championships. This, like I said, is I wish this is come on world news. You know, like I say, this one here is pretty crazy. You all to me, and like I say, very sad. For this particular family, you all. Anyway, I didn't want to stay on too long. Thank you for joining me. Go out first class game. Peace. We out. Thank you. Thank y'all. Let's see. I hope it wasn't too loud.